This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. High noon is here, and this showdown is ready to roll on EA Sports College Football. The Cowboys will kick off first, and here we go. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hits inside, it's Humphrey. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Keith. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback keep. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll keep it again on the option. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Cowboys offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running inside, it's Harris. Knocked down immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Hughes. He's got it. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Making his first move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Right side, it's Miller. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here comes the offense on first down. On the delay, it's Humphrey. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
The Lobos are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Humphrey. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Flush to the left. Going to try to get it himself. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Lobos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Back's got it. Touchdown, Lobos! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Harris. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The fake and wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Out wide left, it's Holman. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Driving forward, it's Harris. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out. Plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. Right down the middle. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He's into the open down the middle. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, it's Harris. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play fake. Look out! Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you what, when you see a tight end come that open, a lot of times it had something to do with the wide receivers running down the middle of the field, stretching those safeties, and he just slips out and kind of gets lost, and the tight end was wide open on the out.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Bringing it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he could not get loose on the run. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Burrowing for yardage. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Miller. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Sells to fake. Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Quick give. It's Humphrey. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Rush is on. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, 3rd down and long situation to get that conversion and now get 1st and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
The Cowboys will use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They're all over it. Setting up the screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 3rd down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Hughes. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Looks it in. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Left side is Smith. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Caught. Turning it on! He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. In traffic, it's Key. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Back open in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Drops back. It's Slane. Out wide left, it's Keith. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it. Inches away from the touchdown. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Baylor Bears.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming's offense to get this drive started. They'll open the second half with a run. Stopped right there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Left side is Holman. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's